Hey, we are live. Welcome to PeakFlow Power number 23, where we answer all your questions about dropshipping, but not just dropshipping, in business, entrepreneurship, life, dating, any advice you would like from from us.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Trevor. I'm sorry. Where did we get dating from? We're dating coaches now, bro. Like that was just
No,
something
that's why I put it last. Okay, we put high ticket dropshipping first because that's what what we're specialized in. But we throw in a little something, Why you laughing?
No, I just thought it's funny. Like I just thought no, it's true. It's very true, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Life, you have many different areas to cover. And if you don't have the right person around you, your business might crash. It's very important to be a man of all trades, jack of all trades.
Do you think business and life, like, they go hand in hand? Whenever you're doing well in business, does that translate to your everyday life?
Absolutely not.
No?
For me, I mean, so I'll have many days where the business might do well, and then the personal life, it's got into a fucking argument. Or I'm having a great day. I just hit a game-winning shot, boom, 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 like in my personal, like something's good, and then it's like, oh, I gotta order, but I have to refund. Happens to me all the time. So for me, it was like absolutely not. How about you, Trevor?
When you put it that way, yes, I do agree, but I feel like it goes more so for me. If I'm doing well in business, it translates to everyday personal life as well. It just depends. Like, if both are doing shit, then I just feel awful. But if both are doing well,
together, Trev, no worries. We'll take the pain together, my brother.
Look, every time you face pain, you tolerate it 1% better each time. So it's like the first time it absolutely sucks, but the second time you can kind of tolerate a little bit better, and then after that, it's like you expect it. So what? Like, this is just life.
Yo, Trev, let me ask you a question. This is fucked, but I'm gonna ask it to you, okay?
Yeah.
How long you been doing business for? Like around, estimate, like how many years?
I started my LLC at 18, so 4 years ago.
Okay. So you spent about 4 or 5-ish years going through like pain and being uncomfortable. Would you agree or disagree? Just like learning new things, change.
Oh yeah.
Right? And you ever heard that saying, like, people would rather die than change?
Heard it this morning.
Right. So you just went through years and years of consistent every day pushing through, being like uncomfortable, disciplining, keep going. Only to find yourself one day, okay, maybe like you could take a look back and it's like, you like, let's say you made it. And then so the dream outcome is to do nothing. Though, like, think about it, we work so hard, or like, let's just talk about in general. We like work so hard for the vacation and everything. And then you work so hard, you programmed yourself for years to just be uncomfortable, to finally be comfortable. And then by the time you're actually comfortable, you're uncomfortable because you're comfortable, because you want to keep on.
Yeah.
You need the stress. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree, because like you said, you asked, like, what if you made it? Look, I feel like we already made it at one stage, but then we just up the next level, because look, if you're not progressing forward, then you're regressing. So I feel like life is a video game. If you're not always playing the next level, then how fun is it just to play the same level over and over again, not facing new challenges? It's like, it gets boring. So that's why it's like you want to try new things, just like in a video game,
Trevor, so wait. On that thought, on a video game, real quick, right? Before we go into the questions, on a video game, which would piss you off more? Would it piss you off more going up against a undefeatable opponent, like a boss? You're like level 1 and he's like level 99. Or would you be more pissed if you're just stuck in the game? Like, you ever just stuck in like one part of the game, you asking all those NPCs and you're stuck. Which pisses you off more?
Well, how I see it is like, if someone has done it before, that means it's possible. So either way, I mean, either way, both of them piss me off, but it's like,
which one's more though? Which one will piss you off more?
Well, I guess the unfair advantage, like level 1 versus level 99.
Oh, really?
But at the same time, it's like, this is life. Everyone is born with different traits. Some people are better at certain things than others, and it's your job to make your traits better, so that way you can beat the final boss. But even after you beat the final boss, you want the expansion packs. You want to do more. It's like, it gets boring.
Right. You know? No, it's interesting how your mind works. We definitely think similar in some ways and different in others. I would hate the maze. I hate getting stuck in games. Fuck. I hate getting stuck. I rather just go and try again and lose and try again against the boss. I'll keep trying. So that's interesting. That's where your head went. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Never
cool.
really
Fun to think about. All right. Let's go. Mahmood, what's up?
What's up? Kurt says, hi for those high-tech items. But like, most of those need a lot of time to learn. How about you guys? Do you spend a lot of time to learn the products from each niche? Yeah, that's a good question. I would say not a lot of time, but if you're doing the customer service yourself in the beginning, which I recommend, you're going to naturally learn about the products as you talk with the customers. But now it's even easier to learn the products because, look, if you just close a supplier, you tell ChatGPT, hey, pull up all the information. I would just recommend using Grok. It's even better than ChatGPT. Use Grok 3. And then just tell the supplier that you just closed, get all the summarized details, and put that into a Google Doc. Build it into SOP, so that way your customers and your sales reps know more information about the brand.
Yeah. For me, I think it's imperative to learn more about your products these days, especially if you're going to run ads to suppliers. Other people might be doing it. Same pricing, maybe a few different offers. You're going to speak with the client, and it's always good to learn how they speak. Again, I actually was telling this to my to a team the other day too. It's like there's pattern in the volume. So as you get more calls, as you engage more in your niche, you learn that market, you're going to see the few keywords that they just be saying, bro. Like for me, they say like centerpiece or vintage. So they'll say those words like that. And I put that into like descriptions. I put that into when we're talking to them, we use those words. And it just shows that like we know the product or the customer will feel like that. And that definitely helps with building trust and also authority with suppliers as well.
Yeah, it's a really good way to like understand the products really quickly. But yeah, terms like centerpiece, vintage, I feel like such like boomer words. It's like nobody.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, if you think about it, like us, we never used words like that. But yeah, whatever gets people's attention.
Timeless. That's another word. Timeless.
Yeah. Can you do another supplier role play as a brand new store with 0 sales? I think, Marcus, you did plenty of role plays.
Oh, but as a brand new store with no sales, so I can't use my own credentials though. I can't be like, I'm Marcus Slam. I have to be Jacob Gendon.
Dude, he's saying like,
okay, I mean, let's try for fun. It might not work. It might work. Trevor, you could be the supplier.
All right, you're gonna call me?
Do. Hello?
Hello.
Wait, no, you're supposed to say hello. You're supposed to say hello. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, ring.
All right. Do.
Hello, this is Max from Legion Furniture.
Hi, is this Legion Furniture?
Yeah, what's up?
I was wondering if you had a dealer program available at the moment, please.
Yeah, we do. You can fill out on our website.
Okay, I mean, do you need like more information before you do that? Do you just like let every dealer just fill out on the website, or like?
Yeah, I mean, generally we look at the dealer in terms of like how new they are, like what their niche is, general things like that. But we're not too picky as long as you have what we're looking for, which is a store in the bathroom vanity niche, and you're not just selling everything. Then we accept most e-commerce dealers.
Legion Furniture sucks dick. No, I'm playing. Don't say it. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, that was really good. Yeah. Yeah. So I was in the market for the vanity niche as well. We were doing a lot of industry research. Saw that you guys would be a great fit for our product catalog. Want to see if there's potential to work together. Something like that. It's like I was doing research, and I saw it'd be a great fit. And then also one thing to keep in mind when I first called Trev, he said it was Max from Legion Furniture, but I asked if this was Legion Furniture again. Reason why is I always like to go in and ask. I like to say like a yes question. Like ask something that like I'm just gonna get the first yes already. Like in the first 2 seconds, I already got a yes. So their brain is already just like you just brought them into a yes mode, if that makes sense. That's a little like.
Look, if they said yes before, yeah, I think the psychology is if they said yes once, it's easier for them to say yes again. Just like a buyer, like if they already bought something from you, they're more likely to buy something from you again.
Yeah, these little things help, bro. Like trust. So yeah, that's what I do.
But yeah, I mean, you could throw in, even if you have zero sales experience, we've seen people close suppliers just fine. I would say credentials definitely help. There's no way, no sugarcoating it. Like if you have a store doing millions of sales versus a brand new store, yeah, of course the brand new store is gonna have a harder time closing the supplier. You gotta have to work your way up. That was, I mean, I can relate because like when I started in the furniture niche, there's so many suppliers and a lot of them declined me until I had sales to back it up.
Yeah.
A lot of my suppliers, it took quite some time to close. And that's actually good because all the people coming in can't close the same suppliers and just compete with me overnight.
And what's interesting.
Yo, what the?
Did you hear me?
Did you lag? You just froze.
No, I didn't lag. I said it eloquently. I said, what I say? I forgot what I said, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm ice cream you. You just froze. Well, it's okay. I think the people heard it. Yeah.
Hopefully people heard it.
I am new. What advice can you give me to get? I've watched a total of 3 days worth of videos from Trevor's channel.
Love what you guys are
3 days worth of videos. That's a lot of content.
Videos.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Like 3 days, like 24, 48, 72 hours.
I thought you just did 3 videos. I thought you just watched one video a day for 3 days.
Yeah. Love what you guys are doing. Keep up amazing work. Appreciate it, Ronald Sadia. Probably butchered the name. But what advice is, I would say what keeps most people that watch the content from seeing the results that they want is really just taking action, because yes, a lot of people can watch it, but most people don't end up doing anything with it. Like they don't start the store, they don't start the LLC, they just consume and consume. And at some point you just have to recognize like, hey, all you're doing is just consuming. You have to take action. Otherwise you're just going to be in the same position you were 3 days ago. Just anything to add?
I have one advice too. This is gonna sound weird, and it only works. It works for me. It works for Trevor a little bit. I want to start off with like the brain, the left and the right brain. I think the left brain's for creativity, the right brain's for logic or something. one of the best ways that I found to absorb information, because that's what you do when you're like first starting. It's like you have to like consume content. It sounds crazy, bro. I have 2 screens. I have like one screen for education that's like informational, and I'll watch it for as long as I can, focus. That I could like remember what he said, like almost like remember it on 1.25x. So I'll watch it focus for like 5 minutes. That's when my brain starts TikToking. Like, I need some dopamine. And then on the other side, I'll watch maybe like some basketball highlights, or I'll put on like my favorite music, or maybe like a little movie scene. And I'll watch that for about like a minute, clear up, back at it. And that's how I've been able to, because I watch, like when I watch something, I don't like, because I know some people try to go and just watch a little bit. I go from start to finish. If I don't understand any part, I go back 15 seconds. If I don't understand a word, I define it. But that's how I'm like, if I get bored, I just watch like a fucking vid real quick. Yeah, that's advice I think might help. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, look, I talk trash about TikTok brains, but at the same time, I feel like everyone has low attention span, because I really can't sit still and just watch an 8-minute or even just a 10-minute video. It's tough.
You've never seen everything.
I'm watching 2x speed. Like I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's just a reality. I feel like everyone, if you're making videos, if you don't hook someone in within the first minute, that's why Mr. Beast production is like, this is the new level of video. Anything lower than that, people are just not going to watch as much anymore, because the new standard of video is all this hook to keep you engaged and constant dopamine to keep you watching. Pretty interesting. Hello, friends. Hello.
Hi.
Alex says, this is my favorite part of the week with the PeakFlow boys with a Z.
Was that Alex?
Yeah. This is also my favorite day of the week, because I get to hang out with you guys.
I love Friday.
It's not Z, it's Z. You gotta say it in the UK slang.
Zed.
Is the app Simprosis Google Shopping feed very necessary / important? Thanks. You cannot use it. You have to use a Google channel app in the Shopify store, but Simprosis makes things so much easier. It's like doing the price feeds. You can technically do it manually, but I've always used Simprosis since the start. It's not that expensive. It's very much so worth it.
Love it.
I thought about getting adjustable desks as my first product. There isn't many desks added to my store over time. 3 to 5 desks. It is smart to open a store with just 3 to 5 desks. Thanks. 3 to 5 products, like 3 to 5 different desks. No, that's not very hard to do. 3 to 5 different types of products related desks. That's a bit better. For example, stand-up desks might be related to office furniture. So maybe stand-up desks, office chairs, office booths, something like that. Whiteboards. I'm just picturing like what's in those corporate offices, what products you can find. But yeah, products like that, I would theme around like office angle instead of just selling 3 to 5 different types of desks. If a supplier website doesn't have a phone number, do you even bother? Yes, you should, because either they have an email publicly, you can email them, or you can find it on LinkedIn. You can go through Apollo and see if they have a phone number that way. But yeah, look, if you think about it this way, if everyone has the same thought process, like this supplier doesn't have a phone number, let me just not call him or call them, then everyone's going to do that, and the supplier is going to be kind of untapped, quote unquote. So if you put in extra effort, then you're going to be able to stand out in the marketplace. So find their phone number in another way that's just not right on their website. Ecom Sci, high ticket.
Oh, Ecom Sci.
Just looking at the profile pic. Does Meta work for high ticket? Do you prefer Google? Yeah, Meta works for high ticket. It's not what we specialize in. We found Google Ads to be very consistent. Been running it. We haven't even shut off the original campaigns we've been running. It's very consistent. Been running Google Ads for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Meta is very tricky because the reason why I started Google Ads in the first place was because I couldn't make viral videos. To be completely honest, like, so never even I thought about it, but it's like we have more than enough searches every single month on Google already. Do we need to like try to go viral again? You know what I mean? Like, just stick with what's working. Sometimes you don't fix what's not broken. You know what I mean? So that's my
It's very
thoughts on it.
important because a lot of times you want to introduce new ideas, and what happens is you end up breaking the things that was already working.
Exactly.
What helps you enter PeakFlow work mode and concentrate on the work task for hours on end? That's a good question. Want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. People say that I have good focus. I don't know if I do. I feel like I'm very sidetracked. But for me, again, what helps in terms of like long-term duration for concentration, is what I told you. Like, I'll work 90% of like brain, like doing stuff I don't want to do, and I give myself like a 10 minute, like every like hour or like hour and a half, like, bro, take a 5 minute, like breathe, like take a look at the window, like look at the kids there. They're singing like the nice young melody I used to listen to. You know, like quick 5 minutes. Go. Sometimes I even just scroll. Like, I hate to say it, I just go. But the thing is, my feed is all shit that I like, which is obviously like the bad thing. It's all basketball highlights and like hip hop. So like, I love it. I can't help it. So that's what I'm saying. It's pacing. It's pacing, not sprinting it. And and one more thing is also, I can't focus if I'm on a full stomach. I just can't. If I eat too much, I can't. I need as little in my tummy, maybe just a little like eggs and some crackers, banana, and then my my tea, and I feel so focused. I'm like so focused. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
How about you, Trevor?
For me to enter PeakFlow, I like that word. It really just comes down to if I don't have any distractions, because I feel like if I have to constantly respond to messages, like text message, Slack messages, Discord messages, then it always still like takes you out of your deep work stage. So I feel like if you can just honestly, just do not disturb turned on during the times that you are working. But at the same time, like, I can't always keep it turned on because I have important notifications to attend to. So it's like, it's kind of annoying. But what works for me is sometimes music, but the music has to be no lyrics. And then
you like those lo-fi?
I don't like it. It's just I can't concentrate when they're just singing, you know, random things. We're trying to think of something else.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then just rain music. Honestly, just look up lo-fi rain music. It's low key.
It's interesting.
Rain plus thunder music. Just put on your headphones. Get some deep work.
Wow.
But honestly, everybody's a little bit different. So what works for us might not work for you. But just test it. I think it's very important to take breaks, though. You can't just go 3 hours. Like, you just lose concentration. Maybe go out for a run or a walk. Doesn't really matter.
And the hard part is, like, if you force it, it fucks up the quality of the output a little bit. If you like force it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might work to get distracted easily. I like binaural beats too.
It might be ADHD, bro. I wouldn't be loving that. It takes a little ADHD.
Pierre says, my high ticket shop is going very well, and I'm running only shopping ads with maximized clicks in brand campaign. What should I do next besides scaling budget? Look, we don't recommend maximized clicks, but if it's working for you, keyword working for you right now, then don't touch it. Like, don't change anything drastically with the shopping ads, because if it's working, you don't want to screw it up. So increase your budgets by 15 to 25% every 7 days, 4 to 7 days on average. I wouldn't do anything faster than that. And as long as it's still performing well while you are increasing the budget, then keep doing so. And I would introduce search text campaigns targeting the keywords or brands that are converting for you. That's going to be another good way to scale. Sure Bet Squad says, outside of ads, how would you scale B2B wholesale dropshipping? I work in an industry where ads are restricted. Well, if you can't do ads, then the other way is just going to be organic. Either it's going to forums, going to communities, groups, going to, or just doing SEO, any means of organic. And also, instead of inbound traffic, you can do outbound, which is going to be cold calling, cold email. Those are most effective outbound strategies, targeting the industries or the businesses that are in your industry. You just have to see what outbound or inbound strategy works best for your industry. And then once you find what works, you just want to double down on it. This is interesting name. It's a bunch of lines. Yo, have you ever had ads stop performing after changing budget or bids? Went from 10K weeks to 0 after upping budget way too much.
I usually look at sales pipeline. Like if something's wrong with my ads, there's two things I look at. I look at cost per acquisition, so how much it costs to get a client. If it just like all of a sudden drop, then I'm looking at like the keywords, like what's going on with the words, and then I'm seeing if there's leads coming into the pipeline and just assessing if it's like a sales problem or if it's a marketing problem or if it's an industry problem.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I faced this quite a bit after changing the budgets or bids. Just especially with high ticket, you can have 10K weeks, which is maybe 5 orders, and a week could go by and you have 0 orders. When you're not spending much, the fluctuations in sales is pretty drastic. For me, until I was spending like 300 plus a day, that was when I was getting more consistent sales, where I could do like sales forecasting. But yeah, I wouldn't panic. The main thing is, it's been a month without sales. Yeah, then wow. you screw something up. You always do manual bids, and what do you aim for top ABS? Well, we do manual bids, yes, but we don't aim for any top search ABS unless we know it sells. So if your search absolute top IS is under 10%, that means you have more room to go, and you should increase your bids to reflect that. But if it's not performing well for you, don't aim for anything higher, because all you're going to do is just burn more money. FBA team 24/7 says,
hey. Trevor, what's a healthy search absolute, you think, if it's like a good brand? 80% market share? 70?
For something that's 100? Selling well for you, you want to get as high as you can without it. No, with ads, it's always about logical position.
Right.
I mean, you know what it is, but for people that don't know what it is, it's like, if you sell something that has $1,000 margins and you're paying $500 to acquire a customer, and your bid is at $10, look, if you increase your bids, you're going to pay more to acquire a customer, but you might acquire more customers out of the same budget that you spend. So it really just comes down to how much you want to pay for acquiring each customer, and if it's worth it to increase the bids to get more sales, but you're making less per sale.
Right. Makes sense.
And the best way to use or find that logical positioning is by using something called the bid simulator, which is all inside your Google Ads. It's that little graph icon that's next to your bids that you can click on that will simulate your bids, your current bid, your bids if you were to increase it by 10 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever. And it will tell you like, hey, if you increase your bids by $1.50, you'll get 10% more clicks, and you will spend 50% more. So you just have to use the bid simulator to find that logical position, because every product has a good sweet spot that you want to place your bids for optimal profits per sale.
Very interesting. Great answer. I didn't know comments could talk to each other.
They could.
That's cool. Yeah. The Cat Corner asked if they could get LLC, and then they answer, you need LLC.
Hmm. Oh, because they're on the same YouTube. Yeah, you have to be on the same YouTube. How many days will it take to close a supplier?
Sometimes it could be like on the day of. Sometimes it might take like a week. Sometimes it's like all answers the answers. Like it really just depends on the supplier and how well you spoke with them.
Yeah, there's no correct answer.
Yeah.
It depends.
The answers those answers.
I hate that answer. It's like whenever I want a straight answer, it's like it depends, but it just does. Sometimes you can close same day. Sometimes it can take a week or 2 weeks.
Sometimes what was the longest brand it took you though? What was the longest brand? How long did it take you?
2 years.
Yeah, that's a record. I don't know. No supplier took 2 years.
Well, that supplier, they don't accept online dealers.
They don't, right?
Yeah, they don't. And you need a brick and mortar too.
Yeah. Which is so stupid though. I was just talking with a supplier like yesterday. We were talking about it's like you have like some dealers that like literally just have one little brick and mortar in Brooklyn, and then they're doing like 50 million in sales online simply because they just have that brick and mortar thing. Because all the logistics they're doing the dropship model. I think, and that's what like my industry is starting to see now. Hopefully, it's gonna get more like the logistics and all the supply chain for the suppliers. They start changing, just blending it more away from brick and mortar and into e-com. I see that happening with like mad industries. You want to you know what's crazy, Trev? You know how like the convention was like a week ago. My suppliers, or like the ones that I work with, they had the biggest booths. What does that mean in the whole entire like game? It means that like the ones that were doing the e-commerce program, they were actually killing it because they fixed the logistics to match with online. And so the industry is starting to finally bend in our favor as we continue calling suppliers and getting this business model more known out. It's really very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I feel like with this business, it's very similar to FBA. Right. It's like if you don't have any Amazon sales, you're not probably closing a lot of wholesale suppliers. You got to work your way up. And the longer you're in the game, the more of a leg up you have against other competitors. That's just the truth.
Right.
Do you run ads to products selling for less than 1,000 and less than 500, assuming 20% margins and 500 monthly branded search volume? I don't do anything less than 500. I usually cut that part off for the ads, and anything above 1,000, I do advertise. Do I start? Should I get an LLC? Yes, you should. Oh, the answer.
That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
It's the Cat Corner. Best LTL and white gloves companies. Any suggestions? I use a brokerage called Unishippers. They give you rates from every single company. But personal trucking companies, I've used Estes. That's like in the middle. Like it's not crazy expensive, not crazy cheap, so they don't damage everything all the time. I've used Pitt, Ohio. I've used Old Dominion. Old Dominion is usually the most expensive. Roadrunner is always the cheapest, but they always damage stuff all the time. So I would stay away from Roadrunner. But yeah, it's just
I know all the companies.
Yeah, look, I've done so many shipments through Unishippers. I have the data to back it up in terms of like what damages happen frequently for my niche. What are the most effective strategies to use to find and secure high-tech suppliers who offer exclusive partnerships, and how do you differentiate your store to convince them to work with you?
What are the most effective you use to find secure? Yeah, let me take this one. In terms of differentiation, the easiest differentiation is going to be the tonality of your voice. There's many times. I don't know what it is. God willing, God bless, is like natural for me now. Whenever I'm on the phone, you could just hear that like, fuck this can
Is it
when I talk, I don't know. I saw myself laugh. They
Oh,
call
no.
me. They call me in real time, Marcus, like just cussing. But when I talk with them, you have to be very intentional with your tone of voice. The way you're going to differentiate yourself is you sound like you know what the fuck you're doing. All right. Without the cursing. But you see how like I kind of switched my tone. It's just more like, yo, I know what I'm doing. All right. And how am I going to sell your products? Leave that to me. I'll do the marketing. All I need from you ideally would be product catalog, good pricing, and let me do what I do best, which is, marketing and, appearing on Google, appearing on Pinterest, all the social, like I got it, sir. All right. Don't worry. Like, I like that kind of like automatically is different. Dude, I had a supply call yesterday. I came in with cold feet because they were saying how like my store had bad reviews. Yeah, because it did have some from the earlier days. And I literally, that was the first thing I said. Listen, I was like, I know that if you actually go on my store, you have some reviews from a few years ago, very one star. To be completely honest, yeah, I fucked up. I even cursed. I said I fucked up because I was in the trenches and I was trying to understand this. I didn't know it, but now I do. And so now that's why I'm coming here today. I have like the systems, I have the customer support. I know what I'm doing. I can show you in real time. I just need a chance. Boom. But with the 1-2, boom. And that's it. That's literally it. It's the tonality. It's the tonality.
That is it.
That is it, my brother.
So I'm in Dubai, but it's kind of expensive. So is there any other option to get online? You can use doula.com/PeakFlow. I think it's around $350 to get an LLC. There's other companies like LegalZoom, relatively similar pricing.
Dubai's comics.
Mr. We'll just call him Mr. No Name. I'm in Sweden and start LLC for like 500. I know there's even cheaper agents.
500 is okay. Yeah, expensive.
500 is kind of expensive, but yeah, it should cost around 350. I can't see the chat. Can you? Yeah, you can't because you're on Twitter. You have to be on.
Shit, who is this guy? Ecom side, bro. You got me interested. I'm sorry.
Are you pulling up Sandal?
Yeah, he's high ticket dropshipping.
I think it's a she.
Cool. Oh, is it she? That'd be so my fault.
So how do you run B2B Google ads? Are they mainly search text ads? Well, Google ads can be B2B or B2C because, businesses, they go on Google to search for products or services. But yeah, shopping or search, they're still targeting B2B, but you're not specifically, targeting only businesses. The only way to specifically target businesses is just like cold email, like, scrape people relate to your niche. For example, selling, I don't know, furniture. You probably would target interior designers, something like that.
I want to add something real quick. B2B, what you could also do is like to capitalize on the traffic that you get, like depending on who you're targeting, whatever, like if you have an option on your page where it has like the B2, like the business program, that's what I would recommend, like putting that on your page. So when you're running ads, because again, you can't target business owners directly unless you use like the Apollo cold email, but you can make use of every visitor that comes on by offering like, you know, a special project discount or whatever, you know, something like that.
Yeah, B2B program, trade program,
some shit like that.
Something to cater towards the businesses. What's your minimum margin before running ads for it? I ran ads for stuff in 10% margins after shipping and everything, but I wouldn't really recommend anything lower than 15. I have one brand I still run ads for that's 15%, but they have free shipping, 15% after everything. But they sell really well, so I don't really mind the lower margins. They're pretty good to work with too. But generally, like 15% is like a cutoff for me personally.
Same.
Well, I was banned from a free school group. I honestly just asked like 2 questions about VAs that actually need help. I don't know.
It might have been me. I usually be banning people in the morning. Might have just thought it was Ben. We could like go back and just double check. I mean, if you could just put like your handle or something on the school, could just like unban you. You probably just came off
last ban. We went like on a banning spree, just banning all the bots, and also school. They do automatic bans too.
They do automatic bans. Well.
Yeah, I seen they do like they ban people automatically.
Jeff said, "Please let me back, dude. I'm trying to find you. Let me see what's up. I don't even know how to find you. Let me see.
Let me see if I can do it.
Jeff, ratio. Fuck, it doesn't work on my phone. I don't see your name, Jeff. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't see Jeff. I don't see Jeff. Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it, bro. No worries. Just give me a DM.
Do you use white glove on all orders, friends, or do you stick with suppliers, curbside delivery? Depending on your niche, for example, massage chairs, they usually have a lot of white glove delivery. But let me see, do you use white glove on all orders? I don't use that on all orders, but I offer it for the customer. So I use companies like Dickerson Transportation Services. They have pretty good rates. Honestly, like only a couple $100 more than the normal rate. And then you could charge like $300-400 for white glove. So you could profit extra 100-150 by offering white glove.
It's crazy how you remember that.
And the game.
Like the name.
In the game. We're in the game dropshipping every day.
Yeah.
FBA team says 20. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm looking for Jeff right now. Still.
Wow, we have 65 members.
It's clip Jeff. I didn't see you. My bad. We'll have to check it later.
I didn't see either. It's kind of weird.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
But yeah, just imagine 65 people right in front of you. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but we got to figure out the Jeff thing though. I really don't see. I don't know how to ban you. Yeah.
When I publish my store, how many products should I have in the start? If you're talking about demo store, you should have 5 per collection. minimum. So you should have at least 3 to 5 collections.
Oh, I got you.
I feel like Jeff's been around for a while. Like he's been in the. I feel like I recognize his name. He's been dropshipping for like 2 years.
I don't know. Shows that you're in. Are you not in the group? See if I can add him in. What's your email, Jeff?
Everyone's just gonna spam him emails.
Don't spam Jeff. Spam Jeffrey. Yeah, I'll ask him what's email. Any other questions? Maybe on IGs or anything, Trevor?
IG says, how much you made dropshipping?
Next question.
We made enough to keep going. Next question says, wait.
Yo, Trev.
Yeah, I actually found Jeff.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit about not business real quick for like 30 seconds a minute. You see, so this is a good example of like my brain kind of got a little like, I need a little more. I need some. Yo, I did the cold plunge this morning. I did the cold plunge this morning, and it was crazy. It was mad cold, and I felt like 1,000 needles on my body. But now my body feels so relaxed, so good. I recommend it. What are your thoughts, Trevor? Do you recommend cold plunge? And not the niche, Trevor. I know you just it goes into dropshipping. Not the niche, Trevor, cold plunge.
Oh, I was thinking about cold plunge dropshipping. No, I personally hate cold plunge, but yeah, I would do it every day if they had it at my gym.
So when you come to New York next week, guys, because next week we're gonna have our special power hour with Trevor in New York. Trevor has to help set up the technicals. But basically, Trevor, we might have to hit the cold plunge, bro. One time for the one time.
Yeah, let's hope. What's the weather in New York next week?
Don't matter. It don't matter, bro. You know Russians.
True.
They just go to the ocean, bro. Fuck the weather. Nah, I'm playing. But
it's gonna be. I was looking at Miami.
Yo, this guy Alex trying to sell to us. He said 50% off on their map. That's funny. You'll be the first guy I hit up. Just let me know your store. I need a dealer. The customer service better be A1. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, like, look, if you scam us, we're finally charging.
Oh my god, you gotta say all that, Trev.
Kidding.
Did you figure out Jeffrey?
Yeah, I'm banned him.
Okay. Yeah, dude. If you need a cold, if we're gonna get a cold plunge, we're probably going to have to come to you, Alex. So.
I didn't know Alex sold cold plunges.
Well, he's gonna be selling us for
50% off.
For it. He's gonna help pay for it. 50%
we'll buy from you. We'll buy from you, and then we're gonna resell it. How much should I budget a month for Google Ads for the first 1 to 6 months? You should have a rolling budget of at least $1,000 a month or $33 a day. So rolling budget means like if you make more than $1,000 a month, you should be more than sufficient. You shouldn't be in a bad situation where you have to be trying to pull money from somewhere.
Yeah, $2,000 I think is good. It's a good number.
No joke, eating spicy food makes you feel better at cold plunging. Do you like spicy food, Marcus?
I actually really like spicy food.
Okay, I like spicy food too, but how much can you tolerate it? Like, remember like Sri Lankan food? How'd you like that?
I hate it.
Too spicy. It's too spicy, right?
I'll tell you what it is. I really liked it. Probably for the first 5 days, I liked it, but we were there for like 9, 10. So every meal and the spice was crazy. Yeah, I got really tired of it. I like mild spice. I like having a little spice. I don't need to have the absolute spiciest. Yeah. But for me, like we were just talking about like the focus thing. I put eggs, bread, and sriracha.
Sriracha, to be fair, isn't that spicy?
No, it's not the spice. It's just, I just like the extra spicy flavor. Like it just adds a flavor.
Do you know what goes the best with sriracha?
Oyster sauce?
No, I was gonna say dumplings. Dumplings.
Oh yeah, dude, I love dumplings. I love dumplings. So let me ask this: you eat dumplings? You ever eat dumplings with vinegar?
I can't say I've tried that.
Wow.
I've always done sriracha or hot sauce or soy sauce.
We could go. I know where we could go as one of our meals. We're gonna go Shanghai dumplings. Like eat Shanghai dumplings. Mad good. Mad good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah. All right. Now you see. Now we could fully back into this again. Hopefully, this is how dead ass is. All right.
Yes. Goizas. Yeah, some people call it goizas too. Yeah, with vinegar and soy sauce.
Gyoza.
Goiza. Gyoza.
That's a new way to say it. Fuck.
Yeah. What do you think I did wrong? So I won't do it. I'm not sure.
Just don't sound like a bot, please. That's just what it is.
Probably what. I'm back.
No problem. And you probably won't be banned again because now we like know your name and face, so you good.
It was the AI.
Well, Alex got humor, huh? You should be in a comedy show. Alex Guzman, Mr. Alex.
I think it's Guzman.
The AI agent is doing splendid.
Oh, in Netherlands we call it Goiza. Have you been?
How do you know she's pronouncing it Goiza? Like, how do you know she's pronouncing it Goiza?
I don't know. I just heard someone pronounce it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Tomato, dude.
Tomato, same thing.
Nice.
And also, yes, I was thinking, yeah, sriracha, it just goes well with everything.
Sriracha has almost 0 calories, I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard that's like no calories.
That's I feel like everything.
Wait. This is the time to show the world AI in real time. 1 second, Trev. Yo, are you there? Hello? Yo, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. How's it going?
First of all, I want to acknowledge, are you a human or are you an AI? Be honest.
I'm an AI designed to chat and help you out.
Okay. Now, based off of all of your data and your systems and everything you know about sriracha, calculate the exact calories of sriracha hot sauce.
Sriracha hot sauce typically contains about 5 calories per teaspoon. If you need an exact number for a specific serving size, it's best to check the nutrition label. Sriracha's calorie count is quite low overall.
Wrong. You're wrong. It has 0 calories. Wrong. Oh my God. I'm playing.
Do label it as 0 calories.
Shut up. Welcome to the world of AI, guys. Welcome.
That is the most funniest interactions.
Yeah.
What is that profile picture? Is that like an air fryer with a?
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's an air fryer with a chef's hat.
Yeah, chef hat.
Can you sell high-ticket products sourced from China?
I have a funny story.
You can, but we wouldn't recommend it. You want to sell name brand high-ticket products because then you don't have to try to create demand for those products from scratch.
I was in a supplier call yesterday and we closed a supplier. I had like a partner closing in. She was like new. And then we kind of closed the supplier. But then, because they're new, of course they ask oh, where are your products made? And then it got fucking awkward because the rep, the manager for ecom, he was like, well, these are actually made in China. Because it's position of luxury. It was just awkward. But believe it or not, like a lot of the brands that are high ticket products, what they did was they went to a trade show, they saw a problem in the market, they got investors or some liquid cash to go to Alibaba, message a few fucking of those suppliers. They're from Guangzhou, Guangdong. That's actually where we might be going, Trev, one day, very soon. And they just hit them up, and then they produce 1 to 2 units, get it in, and then they start pushing that brand out. Like that's, if you have money, that's how these big brands are doing it. A lot of them are actually sourced from China. You wouldn't even know, bro. I mean, yo, Trev, like remember Blaze Girls? I don't even care because they cut.
Yeah, I mean,
brands are literally on AliExpress or Alibaba. Just with
you can get a fraction of the cost. Look, if you can go through Alibaba, get the same brand name slapped on it. Look, you just cut out the supplier, you go directly to the source.
You just have to build a brand and all that. So
yeah. If you were to do that, I feel like they would file like some sort of lawsuit against you. It's going to happen at some point.
For what?
Not buying from them. Like if the manufacturer were to sell directly to you instead of you buying directly from Blaze Grill. Yeah, because for example, a grill you would buy for 3,000, sell for 4,500. You could probably get from China for 1,000.
Without the packaging, though. That's the only thing.
Slap the logo on it. You're making 3,500 instead of 1,000.
On a fake Blaze, though, that's leading to a lawsuit.
It's not fake Blaze. It's just you getting it directly from the manufacturer.
Yeah. Is it crazy? The manufacturer has a manufacturer. That's funny.
They're all made in China. Look, they're all rarely anything is made in the US. Everything is outsourced.
We're an outsourced economy. We're trying to bring some jobs back in here, though.
By having tariffs, right?
Yeah, it's not getting into politics for now.
Be honest, has the AI agent has been talking to me, or has it been you guys? I feel used. We have no
it's a human, guys. The AI agents, I don't think can talk like a human yet. AI agents could just handle like basic like front desk, like taking inquiries, but like can't really hold conversation like that. You're gonna know it's AI. Your coaching is not working. Yeah, just book a call. PeakFlowAcademy.com/call. PeakFlowAcademy.com/call. Or just go to the link that Trevor just put.
Yeah, you could just type in, what Marcus said, or ecomhighticket.com.
Yeah, ecomhighticket.com as well.
Here's a VA question I asked. Do you have any of your VAs communicate with your suppliers? Yeah. Our VAs connect or communicate with the suppliers directly. They check stock before setting in POs.
I allow, yes.
I also source from Alibaba, but I pay more for good quality. Where do you find your high ticket suppliers? We find them directly on Google. So if you type in like buy barbecue grill on Google, you can see the manufacturers because the title says Blaze barbecue grill or Fire Magic barbecue grill. So you would search up Blaze grills, go to the manufacturer's website, contact them, and that's your supplier. But yeah, you could definitely source from Alibaba in terms of high ticket products. Just it's going to have no brand name, so you're going to rely on generating traffic profitably by bidding on generic keywords, which by all means it will work. It's just not the strategy we necessarily recommend for a beginner, because you definitely need bigger budgets when spending ads on generic traffic.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ecom side. This is just me asking. It says high ticket dropshipping, but you're sourcing from China. So you're not a high ticket. I
don't. Maybe she's just getting into high ticket dropshipping. That's probably why.
Jeff asked, do we allow them to send the POs? Yes, I do. I just double check it. I just check the payment links and then I just pay it. I just double check it, but I let them do it.
That is it, guys. That was a quick 1 hour. Like
that was fast.
Yeah, it's just us yapping. The PeakFlow boys just yapping, you know. Hope you guys enjoyed another Friday. It was a lovely time to spend it with you guys, just chatting about stuff, just doing business, entrepreneurship, all that jazz. Joining next week, next Friday, 12 p.m. I'm gonna be in New York, so I'll set up the technicals, make sure we got the live going. But see you guys next Friday. Any last words, Marcus?
Yeah, let's give it to Alex. We're gonna miss you, my brother. Pull up to New York sometime. If you're free next weekend, you should pull up to New York. No, I've been doing high ticket for a while. Oh, very cool. Very interesting. Would love to know how.
Yeah, Alex, pull up to Times Square. I really appreciate you guys, honestly. Appreciate you, Jeff. We'll see you guys next Friday. Adios.
Peace.